afternoon, William. Can you hear me? See me? I'm just loosening up. I'm a little early. Just so I don't have any problem hooking up. That's all. How you doing? Okay. How you making out what we did yesterday with the left hand? The left hand lead, if you remember. Hello, Robert. You did? All right, well, I think that Jeffrey, as a matter of fact, like I think I told you, as soon as it's possible, Jeffrey's going to do a lesson here. And we'll do the level system, and he'll do some playing and discussing his concept, his approach, so on and so forth. The level system is actually how you play. And a lot of people don't realize that. It's a natural approach. It's the laws of physics. For every action, there's an opposite reaction. I'm here, I throw the stick down, the opposite reaction is it comes back. Now the stick didn't go flying because I have to do something there to stop the stick in that position. Simple. I hit like this, it's the same process. I hit with my left hand like this, put them together. Now accents, you're always getting in position to nail an accent. If you remember, did you get that the stick control formula book, William? I know Robert has it. Come Sunday, 3 p.m., I'm considering, if it's okay with you guys, to take a day off tomorrow. I am totally exhausted, totally fried. Would you mind if I take a day off? Now, let me just give you one thing there, Robert and William. Something, everybody gives me, not complaints, but the same thing all over and over again. My left hand is weaker than my right hand. The weaker side, that's the playing with the left hand lead or playing with the left hand lead here. A good exercise to develop the left hand. One of the good exercises is you challenge the left hand. If I said to somebody just to play eighth notes with their left hand, anybody can do that. Yes, that's strengthening your left hand, but also if you play against it, you're even becoming stronger. So I know that, I think you have this one already, Robert. This is for William. If you take the stick control book, page 5, look at line 1. It's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. No problem. So I eliminate the lefts and I just play the rights. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. We get a lot of hesitation today or what? So if I play eighth notes now, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and play line 1, eliminating the lefts on the floor tom-tom. So I'm playing against the left hand. If I go to line 2, the right hand falls on the ands. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Line 3. Now that's going to help your left hand. not only just on the snare drum, but here. You're playing your bass drum like we did yesterday, all the rights down on the bass drum while you're playing eighth notes, or 16ths rather. 1 E and a 2 E and. In and out of line 1 and line 2. Do you remember that one, Robert? Do you have any problems with that? Okay, I did ask, is there a delay? Am I still getting a lot of delay here? I tried to fix it. No problems with that. Am I getting the delay, Robert? William says no delay. Robert says delay. No delay. Okay. It is a slight delay. It's like that with everybody. I've been trying to fix it, and I'm just doing multiple choice here. When I get it, I get it. Okay. The thing with that, I'm supposed to have somebody come here today, help me set up the other two drums, plus my remote hi-hat and another ride cymbal here. So I'm going to have 2 hi-hats, 2 rides, 3 toms across, and 2 toms on the floor. So we're going to have a whole lot of fun with that. How you guys making out with doubles? Working out of the stick control book. 1 and 2 and... Okay, that left hand is what gets everybody crazy when you're right-handed. I'm going to be working on that left-hand lead playing time over here. That's going to be tough. And I'm going to have my pedal system on the bottom, just like I have my hi-hat here and my bass drum here. Right? My bass drum on the right, and my hi-hat on the left. Then I'm going to have my left foot on the bass drum with my the double beater, and then I'm going to have the hi-hat here. So I'm going to be working this. Right-handed and left-handed. Well, open-close is something different. And a bounce, I allow the sticks. It's a multiple bounce. What I do is there's a point where if you do the stick control book, I believe, hold it. Let's go to the stick control book and turn to page 11. Number 1 and number 2. It's a stroke and rebound. It's not open closed. When you mean open closed. What I did, how I learned doubles was insane, I guess. I used to just sit there and go. You get to a certain point and the stick has no choice but to rebound. Okay, so if I did page 11, number 1, we have a combination of 8th notes and 16th notes. Now when I hit the 3, it comes back. The double, right? 1 and 2 and. So there's no double, open, close, and nothing. As you get faster, the stick will come on and rebound. I'm playing the same motion as I am here, down here, but faster. You got to set the tempo. Let's get a metronome reading on this. It's too fast to explain. Let me go. See how I'm rebounding the stick? It's just as a stroke, it's going to have a rebound. That's 2 strokes. A lot of guys, see, there's a lot of different ways to do the doubles. Well, you're doing doubles, you know, to attack it like one. Usually everybody's playing 1 E and a 2 E and a 4 E and a. So what you want to do is if you want to feel that rebound, it will come. Start a single stroke on the 1. So I have 1 E and 2. See that? Do it slower. I go 1 E and 2 E and. I'm not trying to get fast. I'm just going over it and over and over it. Get it? There's no open, close, nothing. Just 1, 2. As you progress with the tempo, the rebound, you'll feel it. It's hard to teach a rebound. You have to feel it. There's a rebound in the stick automatically. See it? Put them together. It's all rebound. Watch. I'm going to do, let me slow it down, and I'll build it up. Let's go to 60. Now I'm going to do page 11, number 1. Now you see what I'm doing? I'm just playing it at the tempo. Well, of course, it's going to happen automatically. If you do a tempo like this, and let's just say you do doubles for 3 minutes, the rebound will appear. You'll feel it. If I'm doing 16ths. You see the rebound in there? Yeah, my roll's down, man. It's the rebound. So, actually, you know what? A better exercise to really develop that. Go to page 13, number 5. Page 13 in the stick control book, number 5. Now, I do this a little different. I played a line. If you look at the 4th measure on that line, it's constant doubles. So I'm going to play this. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and one more time. Last measure. Pack. Now go up and down the metronome with it. Let me see if I can get it going on. Hold on. 120 maybe. Standard march tempo. Hey. Now when I get to the end of the measure, I tag on a vamp. The vamp is a 4-measure increment. So I'm going to play, after I played 4 measures, I'm going to play the roll 4 measures. 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2. Back to the line. You understand that, guys? Now, no matter how long you've been playing and how well you can play doubles, when I play doubles, there's 2 different sounds. No matter what you do, you can't eliminate it. But as you play it faster, the sound is so slight that you don't even know it. Because when I go down like this, I'm coming from here, and there's a rebound stopping there. You get it, guys? There's going to be two different sounds. There's no way out of it. But it's so slight you will not hear it. So what you want to do is do, say, line 5, play the line as written. When you get to the end of the line, tag a 4-measure vamp on it. The 4-measure vamp is just the doubles. Yeah, 1 E and a 2 E and 3, 4. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3. 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, back, 4, 1, 2. A little up tempo, let's go. Taking 30 seconds. Bam. Get the idea? Well, it's not that you have a hard time transferring from slow to fast. You have to humble yourself to the metronome. That's at 120. It's actually harder to play it slower. Let me go back to 60. So I put it on 60. Now the metronome's going to disappear when I'm playing. That means it's good that I'm right in the pocket. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. You want to play it that slow. Work it. Play the, excuse me. Play the roll itself for 2 or 3 minutes. Put a timer on at a slow tempo, and say that you're doing that at 60. Now, you can't jump from 60 to 150. You got to go 60, 64, 68, 72, 76, 82, so on and so forth. And four click increments. And before you know it, you'll understand how to feel it at 60 and how to feel it at 120. I mean, I'm at 60 right now, and that's as written. Now I can play double time. 3, watch, A, boom, 1 E and the. So what I just did there, instead of thinking of 1 and 2 and 3 and a 4 and a, I thought of it as 1 E and a, 2 E and a. You know, it takes a long time, man. It's just that, you practice for a week, you can't expect to play it at 120, clean. That's why you have other rudiments, short roll combinations, like the 5-stroke roll, the 7-stroke roll, the 6-stroke roll, the 11, the 10, the 11, the 13, the 15, and the 17. So you understand how to do that, like 5-stroke rolls. Now you could think of that 5-stroke roll as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or 1 and 2 and 3. Or 1 E and the 2 E and the 3 E and the 4. Practice with a metronome. You won't have, that problem will go away. It's not trouble. I did promise everybody a rudimental book. I'm so busy and so tired. 1, 2, 3, 4. But I'm just going into doubles because one of you guys mentioned it. But what I'm really after is that first ostinato pattern. It's not so much the 8th notes. What I want you to do, I want you to do the 8th notes. And you could use the snare, 1, 2, 3, right-handed, 1, 2, 3, 4. And do it left-handed. So on and so forth. Get the whole page down like that. And then, yesterday we worked the stick control book, playing your lefts like alternating strokes. 1 E and A, 1 E and A, 2 E and A. And we played the stick control book down, like 1 E and A, 2 E and 3 E and A, 4 E and A, 1 E and A, 2 E, 3 E and A, 4 E and A, 1 E and A. How are we all doing with that? I just did the doubles and played the bass drum part down from the stick control book. Oh, I am so tired. My God. I'm wacky. I couldn't sleep last night, so I was up at like 3:45 this morning, and I've been in here since 3:45 this morning. Finishing out the new book that I'm putting together, plus a little bit practicing on the drum pad, so on and so forth. So you guys don't mind if I take the day off tomorrow, no? You know, that new breed, it's very important to do what I'm giving you. Okay? Doing it with the left hand. 1 E and nice and slow. 2 E and 3 E and nice and slow. And then number 2, 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1 E and you see what I'm doing? If you could do it that slow with the metronome, okay, you're on your way, but you got to keep a metronome on. You do it one time with the left hand, one time with the right hand. All right, just 16ths with one hand, and then alternate it. Like 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1 E, so on and so forth. Then with the left hand. That's 4 different ways. Yeah, I'm going to rest this time. I am exhausted. Then you take that workbook. That was 4 different ways we did this from the stick control book. Then run down the workbook. You have on 1 and 3, the first guy. 1 E and 2 E and 3. 4 E and 1 E and 2 E and then on the E. 4 E and 1 E and 2. 3 E and 4. You do a right hand lead and left hand lead. And you do it this way. 1 E and. You don't have to put a snare drum part in there yet. Just so you feel it. I'm gonna develop so I'm gonna show you how to read that on one surface. And then when you see it on one surface and you look at something like this, it's broken down into a key. The key is the hi-hat or the bass drum, the snare drum, or the ride cymbal or whatever. Okay? So you need to have that happen for you. Okay? Do we understand that? Yeah, I'm going to rest here, William. I can feel it. You know, I'm going to just, after the lesson, as a matter of fact, I'm going to have a little lunch and take a little nap and then come right back to work. I will be on my site tonight at 7 p.m. And one of the reasons also, I mean, I'm saying I'm going to take off tomorrow, but I just might, say, I'm bored. I'm going to go onto Facebook. Because everybody's, I've gotten a waiting list now of Skype students. I got one guy this morning from Belgium. Hello. He wants to learn how to read. So, okay. Once I get that Zoom hooked up the way it's supposed to be, I need to get a new camera. As soon as I get hooked up, I'm going to have master classes. 4, 5, 6 different people inside the class. I could see you could see me, and it's on a different computer. I asked my tech last night if I could use this system I'm using to broadcast for Skype or Zoom. He goes, no. What are you going to do? Okay, I'm going to call it a little early. I'm tired. I'm sure that you guys could appreciate that. But I will be back tonight for a little longer lesson at 7 p.m., all right, on my site. Now, so far, I have not had any problems, okay, with the playback, hooking up. If I should have any problems hooking up, I will be someplace, either on Facebook or YouTube. So try the system first, my page, at 7 p.m., okay? You have any questions in reference to anything? I appreciate you guys coming. No problem. Any questions there, Robert? Any questions there, William? Okay. No questions. I will be doing next week, too, a couple drum pad lessons. All right, guys. Have a good rest of the day. See everybody at 7 p.m.